Hello everyone and welcome to Eclectic Collecting. Today we're going to take a look inside a vintage 1994 Sailor Venus Cutie Palace playset. And let's get started. So here we have our Cutie Palace. Now the Cutie Palaces are these little playsets. So each girl has their own individual playset. It's a little plastic castle looking thing that you can close and open, and it comes with accessories and furniture, and each one is themed around a different thing. So here I have Sailor Venus's. I do also have Sailor Mars, which I will do in a separate video, but just for a moment I did want to show. So the Sailor Mars version that I have is the American or Canadian version that was released by Irwin a little bit later than this Japanese one. So I just wanted to show the differences of the packaging. I will, of course, show this in a different video dedicated to it, but just for a quick look, just so you can see that they are very different in the way that they were represented on the packaging. So I'm going to put Sailor Mars aside for a moment, and we're going to focus on Sailor Venus today. Now, these Cutie Palaces, in my experience, are a little bit more difficult to get in their complete form. So you can see mine. Here, the box is pretty damaged, but the reason why I got it was because it was a complete version with all of the pieces for a decent price. When I say decent, I mean it was still like around $70 or something. So you can get them for less than that, but missing pieces. So one of my goals with this video and the images I'll include at the end are to include images of all the things that you're supposed to get, so that if you're looking to buy one secondhand, you can reference it, or if you're missing like the little piece of paper that it's supposed to come with, I will be posting images of that so that this can be used as a resource and a reference for other people who, like me, was looking to buy a secondhand one but wanted to make sure I was getting everything I was supposed to get. So let's take a look at the box. So we have up here and here references the fact that this is from Sailor Moon R, which is the second arc or season of Sailor Moon. We've got our typical copyright information up here. We have Sailor Cute, it says. I thought I was going to say Sailor Venus, but that's not what it says. It says Sailor Cute. And we have a little window that lets us see the figurine that comes with our set. Here we have a little phrase that I needed Google to help me translate, but it translates to something along the lines of, healing any illness. While we're at it, let's measure your height and weight too. Take care of yourself. And that is a reference to the fact that Sailor Venus's Cutie Palace is themed all around being a doctor or nurse. So we have kind of a doctor's office theme going here. So this is an image of what the complete playset would look like, with some added little gems and gold decorations that do not come with it, but they're kind of strewn about there to make it look nice. My apologies for the glare. I'll do my best to keep it out of the way. And we've got a picture of Sailor Venus. We've got Bandai, who made it. And then here it says Sailor Venus Cutie Palace. And then down here, this is a little, warning or whatever, or just informational tagline saying that this picture is for illustration purposes only and might not represent the exact thing that you get. Typical kind of thing like that. The disclaimer, I guess, is the word. All right, looking at the sides. So on this side, we've got Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Mercury pictured. And then down here, we've got an image of what the set would look like if it's all complete and opened up. So the castle thing does open and close. So this is the opened up version. And then here, this says something like, if you are a soldier of love and justice, you aren't afraid of injections. So we've got the little needle or syringe there to reference that. And then just the name of the product down here. The other side, we've got Sailor Moon and Sailor Mars, and then the same phrase, and then here's just an image of the Cutie Palace all closed up, and name of it once again. On the back, we have our little disclaimer that it's for ages 3 and up. We've got another reference to the doctor side here, so it says something along the lines of, I hate hospitals, but I might meet a great doctor. And then we've got our girls pictured here. And then here we have everything that is supposed to come in this playset. So we've got images of them and descriptions with the numbers to help you go back and forth. So I will definitely be posting a close-up of this again, so that if you see one secondhand somewhere and you want to double check that it has everything it's supposed to come with, that would be a nice resource for you. Here we've got all 5, let me just get the glare, there we go, all 5 of the Cutie Palaces. So you can see each of them is their own unique thing. They've got different colors and different themes. Just show you here. And they cost 1,800 yen each at the time in 1994. And then down here it says Cutie Lineup or Sailor Cute Lineup. And what this is, I believe, is these are separately sold figurines that you could have got. And I guess the implication is you could have added them to these Sailor Cutie playsets, but these are also more specifically related to the Moon Castle playset, which I do also have, so someday I will definitely show you guys the Moon Castle. But unfortunately, I don't have most of these figures. I actually just have the Sailor Moon one here. So I would love to get these additional figures that go along with that Moon Castle. And the Moon Castle is kind of like a version of Sailor Moon's, but like on steroids. It's like a larger, fancier one of these playsets. So I will definitely show you guys that someday. All right, now let's open it up. So this was already a pre-opened, oh, there we go at the top of the box. I didn't show you guys. Same kind of thing. This was a pre-opened set, but it was not assembled, and I still have not assembled everything inside of it yet. I might someday, but at this point I'm leaving it kind of in the semi-assembled state, so I'll just show you what everything is and how this looks. So inside we've got this plastic tray that holds Sailor Venus so that she can be seen in the window. And then on the back side of the tray is a bag with all of the furniture pieces. And so you'll see some of them have been removed from their like plastic holders and some of them have not. So a lot of them I've actually left here, but a couple I have taken off, including all of the gold colored ones. And you'll see in a second, but Sailor Venus does have a little, like her transformation pen or wand kind of thing. Pretty generic looking. It doesn't really look specifically like hers, but her hand is designed to hold it, so we could put that in her hand. Again, so I have not removed most of these things, and the main reason why I haven't done that, oops, sorry Venus. The main reason why I haven't done that is because I'm afraid of using the old stickers and putting the stickers on things and then them getting kind of ruined and not sticking correctly or being placed wrong. So someday I probably will do that. For the Moon Castle, all the things were removed, and I actually used a Dremel tool to really get rid of the little nubs of plastic. So now that I have that technique down a little bit better, I may someday do the same thing with these. But here we have her medical devices and then the furniture. This is a chair and a little table. Here, this is, oh, I think it's like the scale. So there's a sticker to go on here, and there's like a board with information on it as well. To be honest, oh, this is to measure your height. This is the, like, I want to say ruler. That's not really the word I'm looking for, but in any case. This is a little gate that actually goes on the front. I have not fully, removed like the little plastic nubs. So this has not gone on yet. And then down here we have her wand, and then this is also part of I think it's part of the chair. But all right, so that's all of our little plastic pieces. I mean, if you want to see a video of me taking this stuff out and putting the stickers on, I mean, I'd be happy to do that, to be honest, because I do someday want to get it all correctly arranged. I'll leave that over here. But let's see the palace itself. So again, semi-assembled because this part on top was actually separate and it was in there. So just so you can see how it was, these two gold parts were on the plastic and I removed them. And then this little cap thing, it came in 2 separate pieces. So I did put those together, and you can see the rough edge. Let me see if I can show it. Yeah, the rough edge where it was connected to the plastic, and it needs to be cleaned up. So I did put that together because it was part of the palace itself, and it just sits on top here. And there's a little knob here that we twist up, and that allows it to open up. And that is where we would arrange all of our stuff. And then the gate would go here. So that's it. Opens and close, and Venus's is yellow and orange themed, of course. Oh, these little things I believe were also separate. I believe I also had to, yeah, add these little gold pieces. And then what's left in the box now is the paper stuff that came with it. So in here, we have, here's the directions for how to assemble certain things and sort of the list of things that you should get. Shows you how things go together. Again, I think this is a great resource for people who maybe lost theirs or just don't have another way of viewing it. So hopefully you appreciate that. We can see here that says 1994. That's where I got that year from. And then also in this little bag, we have the stickers. So these are the stickers that I'm supposed to apply to all the little plastic things and along the back wall and stuff of the palace. I have not done it yet, but they're all labeled to help you identify what they're supposed to be and where they're supposed to go. And then this little cardboard piece is actually supposed to be the floor. So this goes right here in this front part that opens up. It doesn't go in the back, but just in the front part. And it's like a little tile floor. So for now, I'm going to keep it as it is. If you want to see me, again, play around with it a little bit more, maybe add the stickers onto the plastic pieces, let me know in the comments down below. I think that might be an interesting future video. But I hope you enjoyed getting to see the contents of the Sailor Venus Cutie Palace. If you have one of these, let me know, especially if you have like the American version or something. Let me know if there's anything different about it. I actually have not opened up the Mars Irwin version yet, so I'm not really sure how they differ. So anyways, leave me any comments, questions, likes, anything down below, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.